Hello everyone! Today we're going to have for a bit, just the usual kind of half hour, answering some questions, hanging out with Petra, all the usual stuff. We're just going to be waiting here a minute or two while everyone joins in. Petra's like perfectly, like the perfect spot today to do a live. Oh, she might come now because she sees the camera. She's like, ooh, what's that? Hello, welcome in. Petra slowly approaching. Petra's been a little sleepy today, so she's probably start waking up kind of like around now, and then she'll stop through the night. She like decides when she wants to be nocturnal. Sometimes she'll sleep through the whole day, and then she'll the whole night. And then other times she'll be totally awake in the day and sleep through the whole night. And sometimes she'll just be awake through both and then sleep through the night and the day the next day. Petra, what are you doing? You can't. She's like, oh, is it time to come out of my enclosure? No, Petra, that's not what we're doing. She's like, but I want to come out. So silly. Yeah, you can go back in now. She's not really sure what she wants to do. Petra, this is not time to come. Here, go back in. She's like, how dare you? Her birthday's coming up in, let's see if this is the, like, I think 4 days? Is it 3? No, I think it's 4 days. She's gonna be 3 years old, so it'll be 2 years that I've had her. That's crazy. She's growing up so fast. The other day I was looking at pictures of her when she was younger, and she wasn't like small or a baby or anything when I got her, but she was only 1 year old, and now she's almost 3 years old, so she just looks so different. It's just so cool to see how she's grown. She might go get a drink of water. Here, I'll open this door so you can see a little clearer, because she splashes in her water bowl, and then the windows are like the doors are like glass or whatever they're made of, so they get all stained from the water. Are you thirsty, Petra? She was in the water bowl for a really long time earlier today. She usually soaks when she's like about to go into shed, or like she's going to shed. So what she'll do is I'll notice that she starts soaking in her water bowl, and then after she starts soaking, it'll be kind of like 2 weeks, and then she'll shed. And in those 2 weeks, she'll soak in her water bowl. I'll make her tank is really humid, and she'll just kind of like rest a lot and prepare for the shed. And then it happens, and then she's good to go. After she sheds, though, I usually give her like 3+ days to kind of like rest and kind of, because shedding their skin for snakes takes a lot of energy. Are you gonna drink, Petra, or are you just gonna kind of like hover over the water? She's being silly. Ooh, big yawn. Actually, I almost got her yawning on camera earlier today, but when I like pressed record, it kind of like it didn't work the first time, so I didn't get that one on camera. Do you also have a? No, I don't have a corn snake. Petra is my only snake, and she is a Ballpython. How often does she shed her skin? Hello everyone, welcome in. Usually she sheds her skin like every 2 months-ish. Hello, welcome in. Every now and then she'll have like one shed that she'll shed like after 3 months, or she'll shed after once. It's like kind of whenever she grows. And Petra, where are you going? And now that she's not an adult, but she's getting kind of into like, this is her like more mature age, like in the wild. I think 2 or 3 years old is breeding age, so they don't shed as often because they're almost adults, but they're not done growing. So let me just do that. There you go. Petra, she's like, she thinks that this is time to come out and explore. This is not that time. Here, do you want to go up there? Go on your hammock. She's like, no, I want to come out. Oh, a little bit ago, someone asked me where I get her these hammocks. They're just like, I don't know the brand, but they're just seagrass hammocks. You can find them at most pet stores. And then the really long one in the middle, I'm assuming is the same brand, but I got it secondhand from someone online, so it looks like the same and it's the same material, so I would assume it's the same brand, but I'm not sure. Hi, welcome in. No, don't worry, you're not late. You're just on time, Petra. This is not time for you to come out of your enclosure. Go back in. She's like, how dare you put me. Oh, she's gonna take a drink. Oh, Petra. Are you gonna blow some bubbles? Oh, she's decided that she's gonna go for a swim. Sorry if I'm asking too much. Oh, no, you're not. Don't worry. I'm thinking of a ball python or a corn snake. How active would you say ball pythons are? I would say it kind of Petra, did you get water in your nose? She's going like, I hear her like puffing air. Then maybe don't put your head underwater, silly. She does know how to hold her breath and swim, so she's fine. She's just being not the smartest right now. I would say it kind of depends on the individual for how active ball pythons are. Petra's pretty active, but there are days where she just will sit and not move. But I would say for the most part, she's pretty active. But then again, she's also socialized and she's very friendly and she's used to people. So if you come near her enclosure, she wants to come out. She's curious what you're. So I would say it's based on the individual, but ball pythons, they're decently active. I can't really say much about corn snakes because I don't have experience with them and I've never owned a corn snake. So I wouldn't be able to much information there. From what I've seen from people I know that do have them, I would say I think ball pythons are a little bit more active. I would recommend, if you're getting your first snake, I would recommend a corn snake because they're just like a little bit less maintenance. I mean, all pets, especially reptiles, are, I wouldn't say they're high maintenance, but they need a decent amount of maintenance and care and like special temperatures and stuff that goes into keeping. I would say corn snakes are just a little bit less maintenance because ball pythons are so dependent on the humidity, which can kind of be difficult to keep up with if you don't have like a system, or if you just don't have time in your day to like continue and keep spraying their cage. So I would recommend a corn, like, I mean, I think corn snakes need humidity too, I'm quite sure, but I don't think it's the same amount as a python. So as your first snake, if it is your first snake, I would recommend getting a corn snake. Well, pythons are pretty good starter snakes too, but I would say it's like a little bit research needs to go into it, just because like how dependent they are with the humidity, and like if the humidity isn't right, their sheds can get kind of wonky and then it affects their health. So, but if you're willing to like continue like throughout your day, spray their cage like 3 to 4 times, just with a normal spray bottle, that's what I do. And if you're willing to like kind of like, see, I have a hydrometer, I don't know what's called, hydrometer right there, and that'll tell me the amount of humidity in her cage. So that's a really good thing if you do decide to get a ball python. I mean, I would recommend corn snakes, but if you really want a ball python, as long as you do the proper research and you're just really on the humidity, then you should be fine. Petra, what are you doing? I see you in there. I'm a new subscriber. Oh, thank you. Welcome. I'm kind of scared of snakes. That's okay. There's not really much to be scared of. I mean, it's always good to be cautious because just like any other pets, they're an animal. Snakes, they're kind of like wild animals, even though she's domesticated. As long as you respect the animal, most times the animal will respect you. I'm scared that they'll bite me. Yeah, I wouldn't say a lot of snakes like bite as soon as they see something or someone. It's more if they're scared or they're like, if you bother them enough, offensive. I would think the only reason that they would just bite you randomly if you smelled like food, if you were handling rodents or anything like that. Other than that, yeah, there's really no reason for them that they'll bite you. Petra's only ever bitten me, I think, twice, and they were like both totally my fault. You could just see Petra's reflection. What are you doing? The first one was when I had just gotten her, and she was just kind of nervous, and she just went like, and she just nipped me real quick. It barely hurt. Like, you really don't feel it when ball pythons bite you because their teeth are so small. The teeth are still sharp, not like those snakes in the movies where they have these huge fangs. So it really doesn't hurt. I would compare the pain to like pricking yourself with a sewing needle. It's like boop, and then it's over, and it's like, that wasn't that bad. And then the other time, she had just finished shedding. After she sheds her skin, she usually hasn't eaten for like, she usually eats every 2 weeks. And so when she sheds it, she will skip a week of feeding because she won't eat when she's shedding. So after she's done, she's a little extra hungry. And after she just finished shedding, I was doing I forget what I was doing, but I was doing some sort of maintenance with her. She saw my hand and she just bit me. She chomp. But she didn't hold on or anything. She just went like boop, and then she let go. Did she bite you by accident or purposefully? I mean, it was on purpose. She don't really bite on accident, but it was because one time she thought I was food because she was just like really hungry, and I shouldn't have been putting my hand in there, let alone so close to her, knowing that. So that was my fault. And then the other time she was just nervous. So she wasn't biting out of like to be just like mean or malicious or anything like that. She was just acting on instinct. And other than that, never bitten me. Petra, what are you doing? Close Petra cam. She's like, do not touch me. Excuse me, Petra. What are you doing? She looks so cute. Thank you. Petra, you're not coming out right now. She's like, oh, it looks nice. I think I'll come out here. You're gonna stay in here, thank you. Do you wanna go up there maybe? Put you up there? She's like, no, I don't wanna go up here. I want to come out of my enclosure. Hi, I love your videos. Thank you. She went where she has 2 doors on her cage that like open and that one's shut, and she's like, no, I thought this one was open. Petra. What are you doing? She's like, do not touch me. I want to come out of my enclosure. How dare you try me back in? I'm gonna have to shut the door if you keep trying to come out. And then I will feel bad. She's like, can I gear maybe? What's it called? The thermometer over there. It says 83. The top of her cage is much warmer. It's 86, but that's usually, I just want to make it clear, those aren't the temperatures I keep her cage at. It's just a little bit, it's still safe for her, 80 and up. Like, even though it's, usually I keep her temperature range around, like, 85 to 90. 83 on the bottom is still good if the top's enough. It's just because I have the door open, so, like, some slightly colder air is coming in, moving the temperature. No, I don't fear her. She's silly. Look, I can stick my hand in here. Look, my hand's in here. She's like, I don't care. Are you gonna bite me? Come here. Look, a tasty hand for you. She's like, I do not care at all. She's not even looking at me. Surface temperature on the hot side should be 90-ish. Yeah, that's, I have that on the warm side of her enclosure. It's 90. And then the cool side, it's like around 84, 85. I was just saying the temperatures are a little bit lower because I have the door open so you guys can see. Now that she's not like over here, I could actually shut the door though. After this, I make sure that I'll turn her other heat light on and I'll warm up a little bit. She's going back in the water. See all these marks on the glass? It's like, I clean it all the time, and she just, right after I clean it, what she's doing right now, she'll go in there and she'll splash all the water. I mean, she's not really doing it right now, but she'll go in the water bowl like she is now, and she'll just splash water all over the enclosure. What is your average humidity? I keep her cage like 70%, humidity. I'll spray it with a spray bottle, like, I think like around like probably like 4 or 5 times a day. Like right now it's at 79%. When she's shedding though, I like to keep it like. Do they eat mice? Petra eats 2 small rats. So she doesn't eat mice anymore because she's grown a little bit too big where like for mice where they wouldn't really like be a proper meal for her, so she eats rats. Hi, I love snakes. Sorry I was late. No, you're fine. She's beautiful. Thank you. Petra, what are you doing? She's like, I don't know what she's hanging on to over there. I don't know if she's like pushed up against the glass, but there's not really anything for her to see where she's like kind of like curled up over there. There's not really anything for her to, I don't know how she might just like climb the glass a little bit. She's being silly this live. She is so cute. Thank you. You gonna come back, Petra? There she is. Earlier she went into the water and like blew some bubbles. How do you spell her name? Just like it sounds. P-T-R-A. Petra. What kind is she? Her morph is a bumblebee, and then the type of snake she is a Ballpython. She's a bumblebee Ballpython, which can come with some neurological issues, so she's not that I don't breed snakes or anything, I think I ever will, but she's not going to be like bred or anything like that. She's just a pet. I got her before I knew of like all the things that come with the morph, so she does have wobble, or like stargazing, corkscrewing. There's a lot of names for it, where the snake will kind of like, their balance isn't amazing, they'll go like whoop whoop, and you'll see them moving their head a little bit. She has it like barely, you can barely tell. She really doesn't show symptoms of it, so she's on the very, very lesser side of it versus snakes that have it really bad and you can see it in what they make. I've only ever seen her kind of like sway her head once or twice though, so she doesn't have it badly, which is good. I have 3 snakes at home. Nice. Hi, welcome in. Hello. Petra's gonna curl up in that corner. I have a question. Go ahead and ask. Anyone in the chat, feel free to ask any questions and we'll do our best to answer them. I mean, Petra can't really answer, but Petra's here for moral support. Do you use a heat mat or a heat bulb? I use heat bulbs for her. I'm scared that she would get burned on a heat mat or something. Oh, Petra, are you itchy? She's rubbing her face against the glass. She looks like she will sleep, yeah. She actually just woke up. She's been sleeping for quite a while today. She was active, like, kind of like around 12, 1 o'clock today, but now she's woken up from her nap and she's like, oh, around for like 20 minutes. Time to go back to sleep. What size is your tank? She is in a 40-gallon tank at the moment, but when she gets bigger, I am planning to either get a tank that's 40 gallons, but I'll make it like higher and I'll put some hammocks and platforms and stuff so she'll be able to stretch up and climb and stuff. Because Petra does like to climb. I haven't gotten much of it on camera because she usually climbs at night, but she loves to explore her enclosure and climb, so I'll give her because I can't really make her tank any longer, but I can make it quite a bit higher. So, so that's probably what I'll do, or I'll keep this tank and I'll have it customized or something. But if she does need, I will get her a bigger enclosure. That's not a. I'm getting a new baby snake and we're going to a reptile expo to possibly get her. Oh, cool. I love going to reptile expos. They're so fun. Can you show us the enclosure? The enclosure's on screen right now, but if you want, I'll just show you a little bit more of it. So that's that side of her enclosure. That's a picture of one of her snake friends over there that I printed out. So that's Mick, and she has some fake leaves over there, and then she has that little, it's like dry seagrass too. It's the same as her hammocks. I'll dunk it in water and put it in there to keep the humidity up. And then she has her long hammock, and then that's her digital thermometer and her hydromometer. And then she has her log hide and a stick. And then she has a little mirror over there that she doesn't use. That's just for fun. And then she has another fake plant and that little piece. And then that's it. That's her enclosure. Oh, and then she has a rope right there that she kind of climbs on. She used to use it a little bit more when she was smaller. She would kind of wrap around it. Now she just kind of goes over it. Or sometimes she'll rub it when she's shedding. Wednesday is getting siblings. Hey, congratulations, Wednesday. I'm so glad you found her. Oh, for anyone wondering, the person in the chat, their snake somehow, like, I think they moved their snake to enclosure, and then the doors, like, they didn't know the doors didn't work or something on the new enclosure, and their ball python got out, but they found her, so all good. Back, I had to do something. No problem. How long are you going to be live? We've been for 20 minutes, like 24. Oh, Petra, she's like itching on herself. She's rubbing her face. Are you itchy today? So cute. So we'll be live for a good bit more. Is Petra your only reptile? No, she's my only snake, but I do have anole lizards. My grandpa may get me a snake. Oh, cool. Hi, welcome in. So cute. Thank you. Petra's getting cozy over there. Oh, for anyone wondering what she's doing, I'm just saying that she's like itching her face, but what she does is she'll rub up against kind of like the glass decorations in her cage or herself, as you can see. She'll kind of do that when she's like, she's not going to shed right now because usually what she'll do is she'll soak in her water bowl. She started doing a few days ago, and then it's 2 weeks. So right now there's like it's not on her, like I kind of schedule and like time an estimate when she's going to shed, so I don't think she'll shed anytime soon, but she just kind of does that. She's starting to shed, or getting into like the shed process. I don't really know what to call it. And her skin is kind of, I don't know the whole process, but there's like a layer of like kind of like that will go in between her scales and her new scales, like the skin and the shed that comes off. So she might just be like a little bit uncomfortable, and she just like had to itch her face. I feel like this isn't real. Like, how are only 12 people watching? Why not more? Aw, thank you, but that's okay. We don't need a bunch of people. 12 people is just fine. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching Petra do silly things. I'm planning on getting a ball python. Oh, cool. Do you have any like types or morphs in mind that you want to get? I love your channel. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Petra just like hiding behind that one part of the water bowl. Show yourself. I'm hoping to get a pied or a banana. Oh, cool. I love banana ball pythons. They're so cute. Pied really pretty too. Aw, Petra's just rubbing her face on everything. I have banana. Oh, cool. I think I used to want a blue eye Lewistic ball python, getting another, but now I think if I were to ever get another, I would want a banana ball python. I'm putting together a little playpen for Wednesday. Another one. She's already has two. Aw, that's so cute. Petra has a playpen that I use as if like, I'm like, you know what? She really needs to come out today and get some exercise. Oh, Petra. Another yawn. Oh, wow. Big one. So many yawns today. She yawned 3 times today, and then she yawned earlier in the live, and then she also yawned a little bit ago when we were filming today's video. Or like the last bits of today's video. She does have a playpen, and I'll use it if she's moving around a lot. She's like pushing against the doors of her cage. So she does that when she wants to come out, and I'm like, you know what, she really wants to come out, and I'll put her in her playpen for a little bit. Of course, I still watch her, but if it's like I'm doing something on the computer, I have to do work or something, and I'll still keep an eye on her, though. She's like right next to me. She doesn't really like her playpen that much. She'll like kind of play in it for a little bit, and then she'll be like, I want to come out, and then she'll start trying to get out, trying to like escape it. She's not big on the playpen. She likes her car seat though, which is weird because like 10 times smaller than her playpen. She has like just like this car seat that's meant for chihuahuas or something, but what is, I've sewed and I've put pillows and stuff in there so it's comfortable for her. So I've kind of customized it to be a good car seat for her. And she's totally fine with that. She loves it. She'll coil up. She'll kind of like sniff around and poke her head like around the top, and she'll look out the window. But if I put her in her place, she's like, nope, I hate this. So we don't use it that often. What morph is Petra? Good question. She is a bumblebee ball python, which comes from a spider morph. And that has like the wobble and stuff. I talked about that earlier, but really, all spider morphs and things that come from spider morphs have wobble, but she just has it like very like lightly. She doesn't really show any symptoms, which is really nice because that would be sad. I have two types of pets. 4 crazy dogs and 7 chicks. I still have more, but they haven't hatched, and 14 big chickens. How long will be the live? Usually we'll live for like 30 minutes, but there's a good amount of people in here, and Petra is hanging out, so usually around 30 minutes she'll be like, okay, and she'll go hide somewhere, but she's having a good time, it seems, do whatever she's doing there, so we'll stay live for a little longer. I have 2 snakes, the banana I talked about earlier and an orange ghost, which is surprisingly, oh, cool. I don't really see a lot of people who have snakes with the ghost morph. You can drink a water, Petra? Aw, she's thirsty. She has fresh water in. I clean her water like every day or every other day. If she's like gotten it really dirty, then I'll just change it no matter what. But usually I clean it like every day, every other day. And I just put her in, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 hours ago. And she's like, wow, fresh water. And she always soaks in it and drinks, and it's just really cute. She likes to swim too. She hasn't done swimming this live, but she did stick her head underwater and kind of like blow some bubbles. She swam around a little and came out, but not much. I have 7 dogs, 2 service animals, 3 snakes, 1 cat, and a couple of others. Nice. I got her at a pet store near my town, and we asked to get her out, and she was really playful, so we was the one. Aw, that's so cute. I got Petra up in Connecticut. Someone asked me this a little bit ago. I don't know the exact of like the store, the place I got her. It was like a little family-run business for reptiles and things for reptiles, and it was between her and I think it was a banana or a cinnamon bull python. I'm not sure which morph it was. And that one was only like, I think 5 or 7 months. That one was a baby still. And I kind of like looked up at her and she came really close to my face. So I was like, oh, so cute. And I kind of like nuzzled her with my nose. And then she looked at me and then she kind of like tapped me with her face. And she like nuzzled me back, and it was really cute. So I was like, oh, it's like she's giving me a kiss. That's so cute. And she was also so friendly, and just her personality was just so great. So that's what made her. And like to this day, if I like tap her face with my nose or I give her a kiss, she'll kind of like come and tap my face back. It's really cute. I'm not sure like why she does it or where she even learned it from, but yeah, she does it. Like she's giving kisses. It's really cute. Or sometimes she'll just stick her head up in the air. She'll try and like reach me. Or if I have family over, she likes to give my mom kisses too. Oh, she really likes my grandmother too. She'll stick her head up in the air, or she'll try and reach you, and then if you lower your head, she'll like give you a little tap in the face, she'll give you a little kiss, and then she'll just go back to doing whatever she's doing. And it's so cute. She like she stops whatever she's doing, and she's like, oh, I want to say hi to the human. She gives you a little kiss, and then she just goes back to what she's doing. It's so cute. But yeah, she really likes my, she likes all my family that I've had over. She really likes my uncle, she likes my mom, she likes my grandmother. Whenever she sees my grandmother, she'll like stick her head like way up in the air and she'll try and climb onto my grandmother. It's really cute. My snake is really shy, so anytime she bumps into something with her head, she jerks back. Aww. That's okay. Petra was a little bit head shy when I got her, but she was like really like, she was okay with me kind of like touching her head from kind of like the beginning. She really wasn't like super head shy. So what I recommend is you kind of just snake, obviously, okay, so I call the neck area like that really skinny part after their head. Kind of just pet them in, or your snake, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, just pet him or her like in the middle of their body, and then gently work your hand up, and then kind of like every day or whenever you interact with your snake, just slowly just kind of start petting a little closer to their head, and eventually the snake will get used to it, and then it'll be less scary for the snake. Pet your snake on the head. So it's fun for everyone. This is so funny. Thank you. Yeah, Petra is silly during the lives. How many pets do you have? Ooh, that's a good question. So I have Petra, so that's 1. I have 3 lizards. I have a betta fish. And then I have 2 African dwarf frogs. I have, let's see, I have 4 other fish in that tank as well. And then, like, main animals, that's 11. And I also have, like, some shrimp and some snails, and they're my pets too, but I don't really count them because they're kind of like just part of the fish. So probably like, oh, excuse me. So that would be like, I don't know, I would say I have like around 17 in total. I could stay, but I'm really busy. Bye. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We'll be live next week too. We go live around this time on the weekends, even though it's 3:41 p.m. for me. Oh, well, for us, it's like 6:30 p.m. Can we see them, please? My fish tank is more active at night, so let me look. Hold on. Yeah, nothing's really like swimming around in my tank right now, so you guys would just be looking at a bunch of aquatic plants and like the occasional fish that swims by, so that wouldn't be terribly exciting. And then the lizards are at the other side of the room, so I have to like pick up the tripod and stuff, so that might be another live. If you guys ever want me to do a quick live or in like a part of one of the lives, want to see the other animals, then maybe that'll be like a poll I'll put up in the community. I have to. That's okay. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna start wrapping up soon because we've been live for a bit. I have around 90 animals counting fish because I have around 75 fish. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of why I like count fish tank other than the frogs is kind of like one thing. So yeah. With that, we are at 38 minutes. We'll end it at 40 minutes just to like even it out. So if you guys have any more questions you'd like to ask or things you'd like to say, feel free to put them in the chat, and then we'll start wrapping up. Because as you can see, Petra she hide and kind of tuck her face away, so that's my cue to let her be and let her get her sleep. Petra needs her beauty sleep, very important. Do you have any advice to help me become a better snake mom? Ooh, okay. Take your snake or snakes, how many you have, and just make some fun things for them to do, like with their favorite things. Like Petra really likes to climb, so I'm working on making her a little rope course. Let's say your snake really likes to explore. You can make them like a little safe obstacle course or something with pillows. Just something where they could like sniff around. Petra loves stuffed animals. I recommend blankets and like stuffed animal piles to any snake parent because they love to just explore. And then, not that her wood chips are like rough or anything, that I would never put anything that could hurt her or make her uncomfortable in her cage, but just they really like soft stuff, and most snakes love to curl up with stuffed animals. That's a really fun thing you could do with your snake. But yeah, just your snake's favorite things and your snake's strong suits, and just go with that and plan some fun activities or things like that that you can do with your snake. Just kind of spend that time with your pet. I need to give Wednesday another bath anyway. Okay. What does your snake do when you leave her alone? She kind of she moves around her cage sometimes, or she soaks in a water bowl, or she just kind of sits like this. She doesn't do much. Okay. Enjoy your bath Wednesday. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you bathe Wednesday because I know she has some medical issues that she's like just like healed from or something, but just unless it's like medical reasons and you're bathing her with like medicine or something, because I had for the first snake I had, just make sure you don't bathe her too much because then she might get some rot. Okay, with that, we are at almost 41 minutes, so I'm going to do our little outro. Petra will continue sitting there for moral support. With that, thank you for joining us, everyone. It was so fun talking to you guys. We had people this live, which is always fun. Great questions, great comments, and all the things that the big YouTubers say, like, subscribe, the notifications, all the things. And yeah, thank you for joining us. Have a good day or night wherever you are. And yeah, bye Petra, that's hiding. Bye everyone.